Today in Cannabis News, a New Jersey bank announces the launch of the United States' first online payment service for cannabis companies. The governor of Michigan enacts legislation removing restrictions for cannabis company licensing for state residents with past cannabis offenses. And another Arkansas cannabis advocacy group submits a statewide cannabis legalization proposal. It's Monday, November 8th, and this is your Trichomes Morning Buzz.
Broadcasting live from the Trichomes.com studios in Southern California. It's time for your Morning Buzz. We bring you late-breaking news that keeps you up to date with what's happening in the cannabis industry.
First up, the greater part of legal cannabis purchases are made in cash as U.S. lawmakers contemplate cannabis banking laws. But as we approach 2022, this may start to shift. Valley Bank, a financial institution based in New Jersey, has unveiled the launch of Valley Pay, the nation's first online payment network tailored to cannabis companies. Financial institutions are still hesitant to service cannabis businesses because they are concerned about federal penalties. Thus, businesses have been compelled to operate with large cash quantities, subjecting it to money laundering and safety risks. Many contend that this will cause the U.S. cannabis sector to fall behind in the worldwide market. Valley Pay is basically a specialized digital wallet that will enable the sector's numerous operators to conduct electronic payments. During the coming months, the service will run a test program.
Next up, Michigan's governor has enacted legislation that removes the prohibition on persons with cannabis felonies or misdemeanor offenses from seeking a medical cannabis company permit in the state. A cannabis permit can also be obtained by elected leaders and staff of federally accredited tribes, according to the bill. Those who have been charged with providing cannabis to minors are excluded from the licensure qualification. The limitations on involvement in the sector were seen as discriminating because persons of color are historically more prone to being victims of cannabis criminalization. The bill furthermore affirms that partners of individuals who have signed up for cannabis business permits are able to do so, unless the spouse's position created a conflict of interest, was within the marijuana regulatory agency, or a state or federal regulatory body making decisions regarding medical marijuana.
Last up, Arkansans for Marijuana Reform, an advocacy organization, has recently submitted a reformation measure to place cannabis legalization on the state's ballot in 2022. The proposal presented by the group would allow adults aged 21 years or older to acquire a maximum of 4 ounces of dried cannabis flower, 2 ounces of extracts, and grow a maximum of 6 plants for private consumption. Individuals with prior offenses for possessing or selling a maximum of 16 ounces of cannabis or 6 plants would be entitled to amnesty from the courts. Judges would, though, have some leeway in determining if an individual merits discharge from imprisonment, erasure of previous records, or reinstatement of the right to vote.
That was today's Buzz. Thanks for listening. For more cannabis news and insights from industry professionals and a place to discuss these stories and others, visit trichomes.com.
And be sure to catch up with all of our other cannabis industry-related podcasts like Hash It Out, Tech and Cannabis, or the International Cannabis Conversation, wherever you get your podcasts. For Trichomes.com, I'm RJ Baldick.
And I'm Devin Leal. Have a great day.